Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is your forecast for the week ahead, March 30th through April 5th, 2020. Watch this reading if you are a Cap Sun, Cap Moon, Cap Rising, Capricorn on the house cusp. If you have your Sun in the 10th house or Venus in Capricorn, watch this reading. We are keeping with much the same format as last week, except that I'm not doing the card at the beginning of the reading, but we are pulling some daily affirmation cards at the end of your reading. These are by Cheryl Richardson. So we'll be looking at those for Capricorn suns, moons, and risings. At the bottom of your deck, at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, we have the 10 of coins, right? So the underlying theme or challenge of this reading is perhaps financial security is a theme here. I'm also seeing the home and the family, the tradition, the legacy. That could be what you leave behind for the family. Also, it does talk about wealth. This is the most wealth you can possibly accumulate. So financial stability, financial security is definitely a theme for you over the next week. Let's take a look at your cards. Capricorn, how you see yourself today. We have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, this is someone who could be, well, first of all, this is a Virgo energy. I don't know if you have Virgo in your chart. Probably not, maybe. I'm seeing someone here who is very asocial. They may be sleeping a lot, hiding away, not wanting to be around people. This is someone that kind of buries their head in the sand. They might put on their headphones or go into the bat cave for a little while. So maybe you don't want to be around people right now. This is also someone who's very lost and lonely, and they're looking for answers, but they're not seeing that the answers can be found within them, right? Such as in the upright position. This is someone here that reads all the news articles, listens to all the radio, the TV, asks other people for advice, but after they get all of that advice, all of that wisdom, they still don't feel like they have the answers. So there's a little bit of asocial behavior going on is what I'm seeing. So the theme for you over the next week, Capricorn, is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is someone who's very emotionally unstable or very emotionally manipulative. You may be dealing with a water sign. It's a possibility. I'm seeing Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces coming up. This is a feminine energy. And usually the Queen of Cups in the upright position is someone who could be a mother, psychic, intuitive, very loving, very caring. Here it looks like something happened and this person is really all over the place. They might be happy one day, sad the next. So I'm seeing I'm seeing mood swings here. I'm seeing someone who's not emotionally stable. They're not centered emotionally. Also, this can be someone that uses their emotions to manipulate people. So you may be dealing with a water sign actually over the next week, and so look out for that. Or it could be that you're just very moody right now, and try to get centered as much as possible. Understand that obviously your emotions will come and go like the clouds in the sky, but there are things you can do to stay grounded, of course. Meditation, talk therapy. I could go on and on. I'm sure you guys have a few already too. Drop a line in the comments if you know some strategies here to combat moodiness, because I'm seeing a moody woman here coming up in your reading. Now, something that you have learned in your past that will be useful for you to remember this week, and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is about, this is like a very uber practical energy. It's like almost someone that's very pragmatic. They, unlike in the upright position, they've got a lot of ideas. They're brainstorming, a very creative energy. This is the opposite. This is someone who's saying that they may not have as many options as they thought, or Instead of building castles in the sky here, or living in illusion, things are becoming very clear. All right, so this is coming out of illusion. It's about being practical, yes, seeing practical reality, but also it's about narrowing down our options. I'm also getting here that don't be afraid to dream. But also, if you are going to be doing some creative brainstorming this week, think about what's really practical and what's really realistic, and which of these options is going to be the best for you. Then I guess that meets your criteria. It's kind of a puzzling energy though. This is a Neptune and Pisces energy. So either someone here is getting lost in their fantasies, or is failing to dream, failing to kind of realize possibilities. I can see it both ways. So let's keep going. The challenge you'll be facing this week is the Two of Swords reversed. Okay. So someone here might be forced to make a decision. It could also be that there's some form of coercion going on here where, for example, the silent treatment is being used, or we have come off the fence about something we were previously in a stalemate about, but there's still confusion is what I'm getting. Also, this can be forcing someone's hand here before it's time. As you can see, the blindfold is still on her, but the swords are reversed. So I'm kind of getting that your challenge is to make some decision this week, to come off the fence about something. If you've been in a stalemate, if you've been kind of, for example, there's two things you want to do, they're mutually exclusive. How do you decide? I get there's a narrowing down here that needs to happen. Okay. All right. So the lesson you're learning now is the Three of Cups in reverse. And this has been coming up for a lot of signs. It came up for Taurus. I think it came up for Scorpio. Not in this position though. So this is about, who are you keeping around you as support? I'm seeing some friends here that may say that they're your friends, but they really are not. This can be people who gossip behind your back, or they did three people that just don't get along, or could just be a group of people, your social circle. I'm also getting here that there's some destructive behaviors here. Someone could be drinking, partying too much, or living in fantasy, or escaping reality through substances. But also with the lesson here is the Three of Cups reversed. This is about your social circle, who you keep as friends, who are you keeping as support. I don't really feel like these people are really good for you. I don't see them kind of contributing to, I don't see them really adding anything to your life at this point. Now it could also be here, you do need to watch out for people that are gossiping and spilling the beans, so to speak. All right. I am seeing women coming up. This could be your friends, your family. I'm definitely seeing one woman in particular here. Okay. All right. So the gift you will receive. Six of Wands. So public validation, recognition, victory, success here. That looks good. So I do feel like you're going to be getting some kind of award here, public validation, the pat on the back. This is also about your ego, okay, getting those ego strokes. So the only thing I would say is the majority of these cards are not so great, and then you've got this coming in here. So, but you also have the Ten of Coins. So I guess if it's I do see an ending as well as a victory for you, but I feel like it's a positive ending. This could have to do with your financial security, your family, the place where you call home. But I do see a victory for you. Now, probably closer to the end of the week. So something here is going well. Right, but again, I would just say, watch out. What are you posting on social media? And how are you gaining your friends? Because I do see some people around you that are maybe not so helpful or supportive. Or not so helpful or as supportive as maybe they could be or they should be. If you have a group of people around you, this could be sisters, brothers, sisters and brothers, you know, your social circle in general. You'll be learning something about that this week. So what is your affirmation for Capricorn sun signs? We're going to go ahead and do the affirmations now. What is your affirmation for Capricorn sun signs? Something regarding your physical health wants to come through. And it says, my hormones are beautifully balanced. Okay. And this kind of reminds me of the Chariot. Also, where we're moving together forward. We have the shadow side and our light side balanced. But also I'm seeing a woman here, if you're a Capricorn female who's watching, who may be having some hormonal issues. All right. Or there's something a little bit, yeah, there's something off here emotionally. All right, so Capricorn moon signs. Okay, we have something regarding relationships coming through. And it says, I am a respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. Okay. And Capricorn risings. Capricorn risings. Okay. Something regarding your physical health wants to come through. And it says, I give myself the gift of deep and restful sleep every night. So make sure you are getting your sleep. All right. Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. This is your weekly forecast. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading, my information is below in the description box below this video.